A few years back, a friend messaged me and said, Soundri, you must read this book. The book that he was referring to was Why We Sleep, Unlocking the Power of Sleep and Dreams by Matthew Walker. It was a New York Times bestseller, and it takes a fascinating dive into the purpose and power of slumber. Sleep is one of the most important but least understood aspects of our life, wellness, and longevity. Poor quality sleep is basically an epidemic. The National Sleep Foundation did a research to find out that fewer than half of the Americans report feeling well rested on a weekday morning. And I'm sure this statistic pans out the same way around the world. Greg Yeutter is an inventor and entrepreneur, and he says his first word as a baby was light. As a toddler, he was fascinated with light switches and ceiling fixtures, even when all the other kids around him were listening to story time. As a college student, then he built on it, and Yeutter studied the effects of light on human health, working with Drexel University's Deluxe Lab. And the whole investigation was around how light affects life in the modern world. According to an analysis from BCC Research and Consumer Reports, Americans are projected to spend more than $52 billion on sleep aid devices and substances. So you have on one side a nation which is having a problem with fatigue, and on the other hand, you have Greg Yeutter, who's light wave obsessed. And that turns into a business opportunity. Greg founded his company to fix what he saw was an epidemic of bad sleep. His invention, the bedtime bulb, is a light which is designed to shine with more of the colors that scientists say help you sleep and fewer of the colors that keep you awake. In 2018, he was a finalist for Amazon's first ever Small Business Owner Under 30 award. And he was asked, what do you attribute your success to? What do you attribute the success of bedtime bulb to? What are some of the strategies and resources you use to grow your business? And he said, I first set about to fully understand a fundamental human problem rather than develop a technology and attempt to bend it to a market. And the reason my company exists, he says, is entrepreneurs and anyone else should make sure that they are getting enough sleep. So when you work on a product idea, do you understand the basic problem before working on the technology or the solution? What can you do to first be pain aware and problem aware before jumping into solution mode? Do share in the comments.